How to create storybook for kids. Hi guys, let's get started immediately. Now the first thing we're going to do today is to be on our ChatGPT. Now this here will help us generate the story. You just need to put the right prompts into it. Now there are a whole lot of professional prompts out there, but I'm going to be using write a short story for kids that teaches a valuable lesson. Then you just let ChatGPT do its thing and you should have a story by the end of this. Now the next thing I did was to copy out the story that ChatGPT just gave me, and then I went ahead to paste it on my Google Docs. Just for easy access, I prefer Google Docs, but you can use your Excel. Some people even use their notepad. Now after doing this, you want to head over to your Canva because that's where we'll be creating the design on. Now the next thing you want to do is to head over to the search bar, and then you'll be typing in storybook. Now different storybooks might have different sizes, but I went with the storybook on Canva because I like the size. Now if you want a different size, you just want to go ahead and input that. Now I'll be creating a new design today. I won't be using any of the templates on Canva. Now I need a background color for my books, so I'm just simply going to highlight the page and then head over to the color palette, and there I'll be selecting a color that I like. So I'll be choosing that from the gradient section. I just like the match of this, and it's vibrant, and this is what kids like. Now the next thing to do is to get a cover page. Now everybody needs a cover page for their book, so we are going to be designing that first. It can be as simple as you want and it can be as complicated as you want. Don't forget, in designing, it's always about your choice and what you want on your books. So this is me heading over to Elements and tapping on frames. So I'm just going to be selecting a frame that I want on the cover page of this book. Felt like the size of the frame was too small, so I adjusted and made it larger. Then I headed over to my Google Docs and I went there to copy the title of this storybook. Headed back to Canva and I pasted it. Now over here I adjusted it to the position that I wanted, and also I went ahead to change the font size and also the font type. I did not like this, so you can also choose what you want, the font type and also the font size. Now the next thing I did was to generate image, so I headed over to apps, went to the search bar, and then I typed in AI image gen. Now there's an app like that in Canva that can generate images off of the description that you give to it. It's called AI image gen. Now is the first option there. You want to tap on it. Now you want to go ahead and type in what you would want this AI gen to generate for you as an image. Now tap on create when you are done typing, and as you can see, it just generated an image. So I'm just going to put that into my frames, and there you go. I already have my cover book. And now we'll continue with the content of the book. So I'm simply just going to add in a new page. So because I'll be making use of frames for this, I went back to my element. I already had frames typed in, so I simply just had to search for one that I liked, and then I went ahead to input it into my new page. Now I adjusted the size to suit in what I wanted to do, and now I went to Google Docs and I went there to get the first paragraph of the storybook. Now as you know, this is a kiddies book, so it doesn't necessarily need to be over jam-packed, so you can do one paragraph at a time. Now if the paragraph is too small, you can make the paragraph 2. Now you want to go ahead and adjust this text into the size and the shape and how you want it generally. Now I'm simply just going to change the font size. I will also be changing the font type as you see me do. Now let's head over to our image generator to generate an image for this particular page. So I'm going to be typing in the keywords for this particular paragraph so it can generate the image that will suit this particular paragraph. And this is what the image is looking like. You just want to adjust it into your frames. Now let's go ahead and add some beautiful elements to this just to make the page look more interesting. So I'm going to head over to Element, and at first I'm going to be adding butterflies. I found the butterfly graphics that I like. I added it to my page, adjusted the size and went to the top of my screen over to transparency, and then I reduced it. I made the butterfly transparent in a way that it doesn't overshadow my text, and this would be all. Now for more beautifications, I also searched for penguins because I know how beautiful it looks on books, and then I selected the penguin that I wanted, placed it in the position that I wanted, and I duplicated because I wanted them two on a page. And guys, I did exactly the same thing on 6 more pages. Then you want to go ahead and add in a new page and do exactly what we've done to the remaining pages. Now I'll be back when I'm done with 6 more pages. And guys, this is what the pages are looking like when I was done. Now still the same process of doing everything like what I showed you in the first one. Now just as every book needs a front page, it also needs a back page. So we're just going to do something really simple on the back page. Now there are so many things you can do at the back of your page. You could do about the author, you can do the moral of the story, you can also do about the book. There are lots you can do, but this is what my back page is looking like, and I'm loving it. And this is what the entire book is looking like. Now you are supposed to have 8 pages in total. I had 8 pages in total. Now one was my front page, the second was the back page, and then the remaining 6 were the main stories itself. Now the final thing to do is to go to the top right hand corner of your screen and click on share. Now you want to locate see all and tap on it. Now you are going to be scrolling down to where you see simple booklet flip and tap on it. Now it says all pages and it states 8. Yes, you want to click on save. Now tap on view in simple booklet flip. Now because simple booklet without the pro version, you can only have one design on it. That's why I clicked on replace. Now over here you want to choose how you want the pages of your book to look like. Now I went to the page spread and the page coil because I just like the output of this, and then I went ahead to click on convert to start the process. And this is what our book is looking like. As you can see, this is the cover page. Now we're going to spread it out, and as you can see, these are the pages of our books. And guys, you've just created a storybook for kids. Now if you found this video helpful, you want to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more useful tutorials like this. Now I'll see you in my next video. Bye.